Hello! In today's video, I will show you what the process of producing alcohol from sugar looks like. Before we start, remember that alcohol distillation is illegal in most countries. There are a few countries in the world where this is legal. Most yeast packages have a table with several different settings of water and sugar ratios that we can make. Today we will take one of the yeast I have at home and make all the variants. We will check how much time is needed to ferment the setting and if the setting will be fully fermented. We will also calculate the alcohol by volume of the settings. So let's start it. Variant number 1. Pour 7 to 8 liters of warm water and add 6 kilograms of sugar. Mix everything until the sugar is completely dissolved in the water, then add the remaining water. The temperature of the added water should be controlled so that our sugar mash has the temperature of 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. The first variant is 22 liters of water and 6 kilograms of sugar. To make it easier to calculate how many liters of ready sugar mash should be in the fermenter, it is assumed that 1 kilogram of sugar increased the volume of the solution by 0.6 liters. So 6 kilograms of sugar times 0.6 gives us 3.6 liters. Then we add 22 liters of water and we have a total of 25.6 liters of ready sugar mash. The next step is to add anti-foam agent. Sugar mash, after adding turbo yeast, works very intensively and has a tendency to foam. Some people leave the fermenter lid open for the first few days, but I prefer to add an anti-foaming agent and keep the fermenter closed so that absolutely nothing gets inside. After adding the anti-foam, mix everything and check the temperature again so that it is in the range from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. If the temperature is okay, pour in the content of the yeast bag and mix everything thoroughly. Then close the fermenter. Put the fermentation tube filled with water and put it in the place at room temperature until the sugar is completely fermented. Prepare the remaining 3 variants in the same way, changing the proportions of sugar and water. At this point, it should be noted that in variants 3 and 4, we do not add all the sugar at once. When preparing the setting, we use 7 kilograms of sugar, and after 24 hours, we add 1 additional kilogram of sugar in the third variant and 2 kilograms of sugar in the variant number 4. After preparing all 4 variants of the sugar mash, let's check what the BLG brix is and what will be the alcohol by volume of the fermented settings. Here I can use a nice calculator that I found on the web. The link to the website can be found in the description under this video. Let's take a look at the calculations for each variant. The calculator is very simple. Just enter the amount of sugar and water and select the percentage of fermentation, which we set to 100. As we can see, in variant number 1, we use 6 kilograms of sugar and 22 liters of water, which gives us a total of 26 liters of sugar wash. BLG is 23. It means that 100 milliliters of setting contains 23 grams of sugar. After fermentation, we should get a setting of 13.5% alcohol by volume, which after distillation should give us about 3.5 liters of alcohol 95% ABV. In theory and laboratory conditions, it looks like this. However, in practice, we should receive about 3 liters. On the yeast package, we find information that in variant number 1, we should get a setting of 15% ABV, and the calculator shows 13.5% ABV only. Please note that all formulas and calculators are illustrative values and may be different from each other. Different yeast have different alcohol tolerance and require different amounts of sugar to produce alcohol of the given strength. After 24 hours, add the remaining sugar to settings number 3 and 4. Add 1 additional kilogram to variant 3 and 2 kilograms to variant number 4. We do not add all the sugar at once. Add sugar gradually and mix everything thoroughly. Now let's check how much time each variant needs to fully ferment the sugar. To check BLG, Brix, we should have a well-calibrated sugar meter. The setting sample should be degassed because the carbon dioxide bubbles that are in will push the sugar meter upwards. We should measure on the sample at 20 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look at the table in which we can find information about the amount of sugar level in the settings over a period of several days. As we can see, our yeast works well with the fermentation of all sugar, even in variant number 4 where we had 9 kilograms of sugar. Also, the time needed for the entire sugar fermentation is as stated by the manufacturer. Another very important step that many people forget is to clarify of the setting before distillation. In the next video, I will discuss this stage in detail. Now I will only say that this time I use the gravity method, which means that after the fermentation is finished, we put the fermenter in the cold place and wait for the yeast to fall to the bottom by itself. If you like this video, please leave the thumbs up and a comment. I also invite you to subscribe to my channel.